had a request for a sinus kind of lymphatic massagey thing, but this can be really helpful for your sinuses. To start with, you want to clear where the lymph is going to drain, or I suppose I should say, the very first thing I should say is the lymphatic system is your body's sewage system. About a third of your lymphatics drain your head. So it's really important that movement happens. There's a few places where it can get a little bit blocked on the way down. So the first place you want to massage before you play with your head at all is above your collarbones. So if you find your collarbones and then there's a dip above them, and just give yourself a bit of a massage in there. Little circles, figures of 8, a bit of a sluzzy slide down there. Sometimes I find a little sweet spot, like a knotted bit, a bit that hurts a bit. And if I find one of those, I'll pay particular attention to it. I've got one there. And just give that a little bit more love. So above the collarbones, I go 20 breaths. So you want to do both sides evenly, 20 breaths. Some people talk about then going beneath the collarbones. So you can do that, and that can be really nice. But the next really important point seems to be, I've got this off Dr. Perry Nickleson, by the way, the Stop Chasing Pain guy. He's full of very useful information. So if you are on Instagram, he's worth a follow. And he does a course, Lymphatic Mojo course. Okay, there's the point at the kind of bottom of your ear, about there, both sides. And again, can be a little bit sore in here. So if there's a bit of blockage, it can be a bit tender. Be gentle. You don't have to force your fingers in there. Just get everything moving. It's the same thing. You want internal fluidity and you want external fluid. You just want to be fluid. Movement is the way forward. Again, 20 breaths. Okay. And then, and this is specifically for your sinuses, if you go down your nose, follow your nose down, and you might find 2 little indentations. That's the kind of there. Little circles there, people, little circles. And that can feel really nice. I definitely notice if I haven't done this regularly. My camera's having a bit of a paddy with the light, so I hope you can see this all right. It seems to be going bright and then dark, but maybe it won't as an actual video, we don't know. Okay, so those points there. And then I use my thumbs. So thumbs on the corner of your nose, kind of where the bone starts, and then work your way up the nose, and I go round the top, kind of underneath the bone there, the eye sockets. Again, you don't want to hurt yourselves, so go gentle, just zhuzhing round. And I have had it where I have sinus issues, and I have had it where my sinuses are really blocked, and I do this, and it clears it. It's a beauty. Okay, so a few of those. Again, tap into what that feels like, and ask yourself: does it feel like your body wants you to do it a bit more? Some of these points can actually be, although maybe a little bit painful, they can actually feel like this is the right thing. This is what needs to happen. Next little shamoo is thumbs. You squeeze your thumbs together on your bridge of your nose. And again, this can feel really nice. I don't know, sometimes it sends me off in a bit of a, almost like a daze. I like it. And then you stagger that. So just take one of your thumbs a little bit further up. So you've staggered that pressure. And then you can swap it over and stagger it the other way. And then old Perry also did up round here. So in your eye sockets, but don't hurt your eyes. But that can be, you see that? We like that. That feels nice. And also you can be festive, you can be a festive reindeer at the same time. What's not to like? There we go. Now I'm going to add some drainage techniques that I also use because I just find them really nice, which is this one. So you come to the centre of your forehead and you just draw nice and gently, drawing the fingers across the forehead, encouraging the lymph to get moving. So like that. And you can go under the eyes. There's this naughty little muscle here that I certainly have issues with. So it can be nice to do a double finger down through that muscle. Ooh, that makes your jaw go, Across the top lip, same thing, just drawing everything back. Underneath the chin, double thumber again, underneath and running along the jawline. Lovely jubbly. And then we do a bit down the neck. There's some muscles that I've been doing quite a lot of work actually for myself in my head about the space at the base of the skull. It can be nice to think about, take the imagination there and picture the space at the base of the skull. Now, at the base of the skull, there's these muscles called the suboccipital muscles, and they can hold a lot of tension. It's prudent to give them a little bit of a zhuzh as well. So little circles maybe around the base of the skull, and then you could maybe follow that down the back of the neck. So little and often, definitely. This is the kind of thing I would do most days. You can obviously do it just sitting watching television or making a cup of tea or whatever. But I do find it's been incredibly useful for me. So there's that. And the other thing, just don't do it too hard. Really tap into what your body is telling you and do what it wants you to do. And if you listen hard enough, it definitely tells you what it wants you to do. So that's it. Enjoy it. Create clarity in your sinuses and movement through your head. And okay.